What is up, Pokemon people? This is Michael Sean with Unison Games coming at you with a new, a different kind of TCGO opening. So we're opening on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online right now, and the reason that I had the idea for this video was really because I was clearing my stash of old codes. I had a bunch of them, and I said, you know what would be cool would be a video going through some of these expanded packs. So today, we're opening more than 150 packs in this video, or maybe in a two-part video, depending upon how long it gets. And we're walking through expanded packs that have stuff that's actually good for expanded. So what I'm going to do is each set, I'm going to tell you what cards we're looking for, what cards tend to see play in expanded, and then we'll open the packs. So this is a great video for those of you guys that like online openings, but it's also a great video for you guys that might be looking to get into expanded, looking to see what sets have what cards in expanded, and just learn a little bit more about that format of the Pokemon trading card game. So let's jump in because we got a bunch of packs to open. The first set that we're going to start with, I didn't really have anything that was black and white stuff, so we're going to be doing XY and Sun and Moon block expanded sets, and the first one we'll start with is XY. Now XY base sets tend to have just a lot of random cards that are somewhat playable, but they do tend to get a lot of reprints. Some of the cards that were in XY though that were not reprints that are pretty decent cards is the big one is Muscle Band. I would say Muscle Band is very good, just helps us do extra damage to our opponent's Pokemon. Then we got Evo Soda and Roller Skates just as two kind of utility item cards, and of course we got Professor Sycamore that we can use there as well if we tend to favor that one. So let's go ahead and open. We have 8 packs of XY to open, so let's crack them and see if we can get some of that stuff. I would be especially interested in the muscle bands like I said. So we got, oh, here's a Roller Skates right there. That's pretty cool. Very cool, very cool. So our Roller Skates, just flip a coin if heads to draw 3 cards, which is pretty strong for an item card. So let's go ahead and go to pack 2. See what we got. I'm going to try not to spend too much time in each pack just because we do have so much to open. There's an Evo Soda right there. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon, and you just put it onto that Pokemon. It does count as your evolution. You're not cheating the evolution, making it faster, but you are searching it right out, which is pretty good. All right, we got a Cloyster, and we got Blastoise EX. Actually, Blastoise EX is one of the better EXs in this set. Unfortunately, EXs have sort of dropped off in play just due to power creep and the fact that newer cards tend to be a lot more powerful than them. All right, nothing crazy in there. There's another Cloyster. All right, next pack here, we got another Evo Soda. That's cool. We get a Malamar and Stoutland. Cool. Let's take a look at our next pack. Fairy Garden's actually not bad. You know, helps out the fairy archetype. Press F. That is, yeah. Let's take a look. Okay, red card's actually not too bad. There is our Muscle Band. So the attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Just a blanket 20 damage. It doesn't matter what kind of Pokemon you're attacking. You just do extra stuff. Greninja's actually not too bad either. Let's keep going. So we got actually at least a copy. There's 2 copies of Muscle Band. Dope. So 2 copies of Muscle Band, 2 copies of Evo Soda, and 2 copies of Roller Skates. Or do we only get 1 copy of Roller Skates? Maybe just 1 of Roller Skates. Oh, and there's another Muscle Band. Wow. Awesome. So, and it didn't have the new thing on it, which means I now have a playset of Muscle Band, which is really, really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our next set. The next set, we're going to go in order of these sets coming up. We're going to work with Flash Fire now, and Flash Fire has a bunch of really cool cards in it. The biggest one right now is probably the Milotic. Milotic has this crazy ability, and it's used to power up Trevnoir in Expanded, which is definitely... I mean, we haven't had an expanded tournament in a while. Last time we had an expanded tournament, though, it was definitely the dominant deck. We also have Blacksmith in this, which helps to power up. It's kind of like Welder. Welder you attach from hand, Blacksmith you attach from the discard pile, and there's no draw, so it's like a less good but more niche use of Welder. And Lysander is, well, we have Boss's Orders now because of Rebel Clash, but that's literally just a reprint of Lysander with a different name. Also worth mentioning is that we have an Ultra Ball in this set. Ultra Ball's been reprinted like a million times. Flash Fire is one of the ways we can get it. Let's take a look. We have, I forget how many we had. I'll see after we open this pack. Starling Megaphone, Magnetic Storm, okay. Nothing too crazy in that. Let's open another one. Looks like we had 13 Flash Fire packs. Alright, Sacred Ash. Cool. Not a ton so far. Alright, another Sacred Ash. I guess that card likes us. Goodra. Kind of fun. I always like Goodra as a Pokemon. Just thought it was a fun idea. Another Magnetic Storm. Well, there's a Charizard EX. It's always good to pull Charizards. Why not? Okay. Another Startling Megaphone. Man, that really. I mean, I guess Startling Megaphone isn't the worst card in the world. All right. We're still moving. Trick Shovel is actually pretty decent. If there's ever like an expanded mill deck, it probably would play Trick Shovel. 2 Luxrays in the same pack. Wow. I like that art for Luxray. Alright. We got Pokemon Fan Club, Reverse Hollow Pokemon Center Lady, Butterfree. Reverse Hollow Pokemon Center Lady is kind of cool. That card's legal again. Don't know if it's the greatest card in the world. There's our Ultra Ball. And another Charizard EX. Wow. Cool. If only this was like a real life opening, then we could be getting excited about Full Art Charizard EX. Online, I don't know that it has a whole lot of value. In fact, I know that it doesn't have a whole lot of value online. There's our Blacksmith attached to fire energy cards from your discard pile to one of your fire Pokemon. Kind of cool. Kangaskhan EX. Sure. Okay. Protection Cube. Starling Megaphone again. That's our 4th one. Let's open another one. Got 2 packs left. Let's see. Protection Cube. Alright. Last pack. Let's see if we can get ourselves a Milotic. Alright. Trick Shovel. And Golem. Alright. Well, that one we didn't get as much of the things that we were looking for, but we did get a couple, so that's kind of cool. So the next set that we're going to be going to is Furious Fists. And Furious Fist is a very niche set. Really, the stuff we're looking for is fighting support. Some of the best fighting support, actually I would say the best fighting support cards for Expanded are in this set, with, of course, Strong Energy being a huge deal there, but also Focus Sash and Karina. We have 20 packs of Furious Fist to open, so hopefully we can open a bunch of great cards for fighting support. I don't know what the best fighting deck is right now in Expanded, but because of the amount of fighting support that's been, there's a Focus Sash, very nice, that's been printed over the years, and a Seismitoad EX, that's fun. Actually, Toad probably should have been on this list as well. Your opponent can't play any item cards from his or her hand during the next turn. For a double colorless, is actually a pretty decent item lock card as well. It was big with Zoroark when Zoroark was big. It's definitely fallen out of favor since then, but it's always a card to keep your eye on. We get Tool Retriever. So, I don't know. If you're watching, one of the things you can leave in the comment section is, what is your favorite fighting deck in the Expanded format? I know Buzzwole GX was pretty good, making some waves. Also, Baby Buzzwole making some waves as well. There's an Energy Switch. That is legal right now. In Standard as well. Alright. Sparkling Robe. There's a Full Art Dragonite EX. Cool. Let's open another one. So we got our Energy Evolution Eevee there, if you're into that. Fighting Stadium, that's kind of cool. It only deals with EXs though, and EXs have really fallen out of favor, like I said before about power creep. There's another Dragonite EX, speaking of EXs. Okay. There's another Focus Sash. By the way, this card is if a fighting Pokemon this card is attached to his full HP and would be knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, that Pokemon is not knocked out, its remaining HP becomes 10. This is why smaller fighting Pokemon are really good, because they normally might be getting one-shotted, but with Focus Sash they don't get one-shotted. So the aforementioned Baby Buzzwole sees a lot of play with that card. Normally it would be getting one-shotted, and it just doesn't. Training Setter is kind of fun. Not sure how relevant it is, but it's cool. All right. Cool. The fossil cards are basically worthless. Oh, Fossil Researcher. Very cool. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. So just since it's not limited to just those Aerodactyls and stuff. The Aerodactyl is actually pretty good. I think it's from Fates Collide, I want to say. Clawitzer, do it. I pulled so many Clawitzer from Furious Fists. I think that's probably my most pulled card from Furious Fists. Not online, like in real life. Focus Sash. Alright. That's our third Focus Sash. So, and I know that I had one on here already, which means I got a play set or more, which is really awesome. Fighting Stadium again there. Okay. Of course, with Lucario being on the pack art, you know, that's an indication they were really pushing fighting during this set. There's our Energy Evolution Eevee. Cool. I mean, the Energy Evolution Eevee is like objectively worse than the one that came in Sun and Moon, but it's still kind of fun. Oh, there's a Strong Energy. Very cool. That is probably the primary reason that they're so dominant in Expanded, is this it just lets your fighting Pokemon do 20 more damage. Like that's really, really good. On an energy. So you have that plus Focus Sash gives 40 more damage, or sorry, that plus Muscle Band, and then you can beef it up with other like more specific ones such as a Choice Band, or you could use the various stadiums that buff it. There's another Strong Energy, very nice, and a Reverse Hollow Energy Evolution. Come on, Machamp, cool. All right, we've got 4 packs left. Let's see if we can't get Karina. Mountain Ring, it's kind of fun. All right. 3 more packs. Come on, Karina. I don't know if I have any Karina in the game, so that's why I'm kind of looking for that one in particular. All right. Cool. 1 more pack. Here we go. Battle Reporter, that's kind of fun. And no Karina. That's all right, though. So we did get some Strong Energies, which is really good. We finished our playset of Focus Sash. And now we're moving on to our next set. This is Phantom Forces. Phantom Forces is one of those sets. There are certain sets in Expanded where there's just like a million cards from them. And Phantom Forces is one of those. Phantom Forces has so, like, you can see the picture on the screen right now. There's so many amazing cards in this set. Sorry for the microphone noise there. One of the big things about Phantom Forces is that it self contains the Night March mechanic. So you have the 3 Night March Pokemon. Dimension Valley is often played alongside of Night March to make your Psychic Pokemon's attacks 1 colorless cheaper. You also have Versus Seeker and Battle Compressor, which are probably the 2 most prevalent trainer cards unique to Expanded. You got Robo Substitute to give you some dolls. You got Wob, which stops some abilities. Pyroar has some Gust, and AZ is good for some healing and stalling out. We have 24 packs of Phantom Forces, and we have tons that we can get from it. So hopefully we'll get a bunch of good things here. We've got Gengar on the pack art. All right, we're moving. There's a double colorless energy. Always nice. And there we go. Let's go to the next one. The other Pokemon that's also often seen play at Night March is Marshadow GX, which we'll talk about later. Spoiler alert. Night March and Night March. Very cool. We got an AZ there as well, and one of these Team Flare cards. Let's keep it moving. All right. There's a Versus Seeker. Very cool. I think I needed one more on the game, so there we go. If you guys are interested in any of the cards that we open, go ahead and shoot me a DM. We might be able to work out a trade for something. We got Wobbuffet right here. Trick Coin is kind of fun. A lot of these cards I already have copies of. So if you're looking for any of these cards so that you can be testing expanded online, like I said, let me know. Target Whistle is actually not too bad. Put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto his or her bench. That's really helpful if, not that this is necessarily going to see play and expanded, but like the new Eternatus V Max needs like Darkness type Pokemon on there. So if they're playing a non-Darkness type Pokemon, you can get that. You also have the Execute that recurs itself from the discard pile, and you can stop that recursion by throwing it on the bench. We got a double colors. There's a Professor Sycamore and a Steel Shelter. That's kind of fun. And Yan Mega. Come on. I pulled a bunch of Yan Megas from this set, actually. That's probably my most pulled rare from this set. As you can see, my luck is not particularly great. All right. Let's keep it moving here. We have got Xerosic, which is just objectively worse than Faba. There's another one of those Team Flares. I like seeing trainer cards as our rares, but I would rather them be like full art supporters that see play. That would be cool. Here's another Wob. That's cool. Wob is a really important card, actually, in several decks. Just a great way to like stop your opponent from setting up, because there's so many setup Pokemon right now, not the least of which is setup Shaman. So Lysander's Trump card is banned. It is an amazing card, but it's banned, so that's a thing. They probably should have taken it off of this. Here's another Night Marcher up here with Pumpkaboo. Okay. Okay. I think that's kind of the goal, is to like get one of these cards that I showed on screen. One of those in each pack I think would be a win. Even if it's just one of like the little common ones. Because like rarity doesn't matter as much on this game, because nothing's worth like money or anything. Enhanced Hammer, I guess that's not totally true, but when you're opening expanded, like for instance, this Mega Manectric is a very chase card in this set, but like Mega Manectric is garbage now because of power creep. So when you're opening expanded stuff, it's often not the high rarity stuff that you want. It's just the playable stuff, like Pumpkaboo right here. This nice little common, it's probably worth like 5 cents. In real life is much more valuable to us than any of these other cards. All right, we got 10 more packs. Like I said, we got a lot of Phantom Forces, which was pretty good because it's crazy. Like this Battle Compressor here, very vital to several archetypes, and even when it's not vital to an archetype, it's still really important. There's our Pyroar, very nice. Once during your turn, you may discard a fire energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. Really nice. And with fire, you know, there's a lot of way to cheat fire energy into play. So that's really good. You know, that's if that was on a non-fire Pokemon, it might not be as good as it is now. Dude, best draw 3 card by far, Tierno. Come at me in the comments if you like How or Hop better. Or who? There's another one too. Sharon, I believe. Dimension Valley, very cool. And here's a reprint of Roller Skates. So that's cool. Nice. Look at the Spiritomb. That's really cool art for Spiritomb. Not particularly great card, but it is cool art. Let's keep it moving here. Fletchling, yes. Robo Substitute, very nice. We got a Mystery Energy is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. All right. Let's open another one. Fairy Dedenne. Oh, cool. Reverse Hollow Robo Substitute. That's really nice. And Dialga EX. I remember opening this card in a pack, actually. I was all excited. All right, bottom 5 packs here. Xerosic, we already talked about. We got Diancie and Excavalier. Let's keep it moving. We get the Joltik up there. That's cool. Another Reverse Hollow Robo Substitute. That's crazy. If anybody wants this, let me know. All right. My mic stand here is descending. I have these old... Crobat's actually kind of cool. It's kind of like the Galarian Zigzagoon, where it drops damage when you evolve it. And I really like it. I think it's got a lot of potential. I'm just going to adjust this because When I was in college, I bought like, it was actually off of Craigslist, which I don't suggest shopping off of generally, but this was a pretty good deal. It's just a bunch of old mic stands for like 70 bucks. And I got a crazy deal on them. Like, that sounds like a lot of money, but mic stands are expensive. But they're old, so sometimes they don't stay up. All right, Shauna, there's another target whistle. We already talked about that card. Trick coin is fun. And another head ringer. Wow. All right, last Phantom Forces pack. Let's see what we can do. All right, we got a Night Marcher right there, which is good. A Versus Seeker, which is also good. Another Crobat, and Florges EX. I like Florges a lot as a Pokemon. I wish it would have some better cards. The new one is pretty good. Okay, Primal Clash is our next set. A lot of stadiums that are really good in Primal Clash with Silent Lab, Shrine of Memories, and Scorched Earth, all really good. We got that Whalmer EX hanging at the top of the screen, as you can see. Whalmer EX does see a couple of play in a couple of decks, so every now and then it just depends. You get the water stuff going on in this, which is why I chose to have Kyogre in the background. You got Archie's Ace in the Hole, allowing you to cheat some water Pokemon into play, and Dive Ball, allowing you to search your deck for those water Pokemon. And then you get a couple of those full art, like regular Pokemon that are full art with Medicham and Torchic. Medicham was really trendy for a little while, kind of has gone out of style. Torchic is really cool. I actually really like Torchic. So let's take a look here. I believe both of them have the same... Yeah, they both have Barrage, which allows them to attack twice in each turn, which is really cool. There's an Energy Retrieval, Rough Seas. Neither of those are too bad. Oh, and there's a Medicham right off the bat. So the reason this was seeing play, you played this with Shrine of Memories, or even like, probably Shrine of Memories, and you could copy in Cosmic Eclipse, I believe. There was a Metatite that just hit for 40 damage. Was it 40? I think it was 40. It was either 40 or 60. It might have even been 60, because it was designed to be like hard to get working. No, I think it was 40. So you charged it up with Strong Energies and Diancie Prism Star and other fighting tricks that Expanded has, and then you just hit twice in a row. And a lot of stuff you were hitting weakness on, so it was kind of a cool deck. I don't know, I can't definitively say like what made it come out of style, but there's the Shrine of Memories. Each player's evolved Pokemon can use any attack from its previous evolutions. Sees play in several different decks, because a lot of times there's some pre-evolutions that can hit hard, but they have such low HP that it's hard to play them. Bumblebee's actually pretty decent. You can use it. This also has Barrage. You can discard your opponent's top decks, or you can get stuff back from your discard pile. There's Silent Lab. Each basic Pokemon in play has no abilities. This is good because it can hamper your opponent, but more importantly, it can turn off stuff like Ultra Necrozma's ability that keeps him from attacking. Kind of similar, if you're not familiar with the Ultra Necrozma, to Latios GX, that can't attack. Like, it has Power Bind, you can't attack until you have like 5 Pokemon at the bench or something like that. You can just remove it, and then you can attack right away. Fresh Water Set's a fun card, just healing all your Pokemon at the same time. Okay, Teammates is kind of fun. Let's see. You get a Full Art Swampert, that's fun. I actually really liked the Full Art cards. Not a lot of them were terribly relevant, but I liked them. I thought they were really cool. There's another Silent Lab. Very nice. Cool Ninetales art. Alright, I think we had like 20 packs of Primal Clash. I don't know if I said it at the beginning. Scorched Earth, there we go. Very nice. Kind of like Heat Factory, you draw one less card, but it's also not a Prism Star. You can run multiple, and it works for fighting and fire. So pretty sweet. Alright, we got 15 more packs of Primal Clash. I actually didn't open too many of these. Dive Ball. People really liked the Primal ones, and so it was harder to find these packs in stores once I got started playing. Alright. Get a Reverse Hollow Metal Energy. I don't know how great it is. It's probably not that great. It just reduces damage by 10. That's not a ton, but it is one more way. Oh, there's Archie's Ace in the Hole. Very cool. So you can play this only when it's the last card in your hand, which is very easy to do in Expanded because we got like Ultra Ball and stuff like that. Put a water Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. And of course, usually they're putting a Rain Dance Blastoise. I don't think it's actually called Rain Dance, but basically it's like the original Rain Dance Blastoise. and it just allows you to attach as many water energies as you want. You could also, now, you'd probably just want to play Frostmoth, but still, Archie's Ace in a Hole gets it out turn 1, potentially. So, and it's really not that hard to do, like I said, because you got Ultra Ball, you got Quick Ball, you got Mysterious Treasure if you really need discarding stuff. There's all kinds of ways to get your hand size down. Then you can even play stuff like Oranguru or Octillery and draw back up. Spoiler alert. Dive Ball, very cool. Okay, yeah, water decks have a lot of search. Just having their own ball that searches water Pokemon is awesome. Wonder Energy, that's fun. Oh, there's our Torchic, very nice. So the big thing here is you discard a fire energy from your hand. If you do, you can just draw 2 cards. It's pretty cool. It would be really bad if this couldn't attack twice, but it can. Claw, flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. So this is a great example of where you might use Trick Coin. Cool. I've actually never seen this card. Wow, that's cool. Recovery. When this Pokemon is healed, double it. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into their deck. That's kind of interesting. Splash Dance. During your next opponent, this does 60 more damage. Yeah, it seems kind of bad. It does have a really, like, that's a lot of HP for back then, I guess. It's not, like, amazing, but it's kind of fun. All right, there's another Metal Energy there. Spirit Links we don't care about. Cool. Right, you guys might be hearing my computer in the background. Still working off my laptop currently, so we're chugging along though. That's what's important. All right. This is a banned card, so we won't even talk about it. Dive Ball right there. Search your deck for a water Pokemon. We got a weakness policy as well. I forgot to put it in this one. There was enough stuff in Primal Clash, but weakness policy is very good. I think it's our second Gorbis. All right. We're moving. Boom, 2 Gorbis in the same pack. All right, bottom 5 packs here. Looking for more copies of those stadiums. Hopefully, there's our weakness policy. The Tentacool, that's kind of fun. Boom, and the Ludicolo. For a card I've never actually seen in person. That's twice now that we've pulled it here. Okay. Bad Cargo, cool. Maxie's Ball Trick. That is a fantastic card. So good it got banned. Alright. I think the only thing we haven't pulled from our list yet is Whalmore EX. There's an Archie's Ace in a Hole. Very nice. Definitely want to be playing a bunch of them when you're playing that deck. Okay. Mega Aggron. That's cool art, man. I like Aggron as a Pokemon. Dive Ball. Oh, Reverse Hollow Medicham. Come on. Camerupt EX. Yes. It's awesome. Alright, you guys might have guessed that Roaring Skies was going to be a part of this video. Of course, Roaring Skies brings us Shaman EX, one of the best cards in Expanded. Yeah, that card's insane. We also have Winona in here for our colorless decks. We've got Skyfield, and I also chose to kind of splash Healing Scarf and Steven onto this. They're 2 cards that have seen some like fringe play. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. The Mega Rayquaza was actually really good for a while, but Snorlax VMAX is just strictly much, much better than it. So here's Mega Turbo. This is why, one of the reasons why Rayquaza was good. This is actually for Rayquaza GX in combination with some things. You just get Mega Evolution, just get free energy. Sure, why not? Mega Evolutions needed a little help. Let's be honest. When you evolved into them, you just ended your turn, which is not great. Double Dragon Energy. I forgot this was in the set. This definitely should be on the slide. I apologize. Double Dragon Energy is very, very good. Just 2 energy of any type for dragons. Of course, it's looking like Sword and Shield brought an end to the dragon typing, but it doesn't matter. We got ADP. Winona, here we go. Search your deck for 3 colorless Pokemon, reveal them, put them in your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. One of the reasons why a lot of people are hopeful about Snorlax VMAX in Expanded is Winona, I'm sure. Just a really, really good Pokemon Search. There's an Ultra Ball. There's our Steven. I like playing Steven in Eggrow because Eggrow slows the game down enough to use Steven. It is definitely a slow supporter card. I'm not saying it's an amazing card at all, but it's good in Eggrow, I think. Cool. Look at this cute little Dustox. All right. Give us those Shaman EXs, game. I don't think I have any Shaman, actually, on this game. There's a Jirachi. That's fun. Jirachi always has the coolest art on cards. Trainer's Mail is very good as well. That's probably another include we should have put. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a trainer card you find there and put it into your hand. Very similar to, speaking of Jirachi, Jirachi's ability, the newer Jirachi. That's our second Togekiss. Fortunately, not the greatest card in the world. Okay. Another Togekiss. Oh my goodness. It's following us. We got 10 more Roaring Skies packs. I think we had 17. Revive is always fun. Okay. Mega Latios EX. Cool. Alright. There's our Healing Scarf right there. Whenever you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon this card is attached to, heal 20 damage from it. I think it could be interested, especially in like water decks that have Pokemon that let you attach as many energies from hand as you'd like. That's kind of cool. There's an Ultra Ball. If you guys need Ultra Balls in the online game, you just hit me up. I will hook you up with some Ultra Balls. I'll probably be able to get you a playset for free because I have bunches of them. There's that Jirachi again. Okay. Come on, Shaman. There's a Steven. Mega Gallade. Don't waste our EXs on the bulk ones. Let's keep it moving. I think we got 5 packs left. Salamence. Oh, what a cool card art for that. And 3 attacks. So greedy. Alright. Switch. Boom. Oh. Alright, we got 3 packs left. We could still do it. We could still get the Shaman EX. It's still possible. There's our Skyfield. Very nice. Just lets you have 8 Pokemon on your bench. Boom. Talonflame. Another one of the reasons why Snorlax VMAX could be good. I feel like I've been saying a lot about Snorlax VMAX. It hasn't even won a tournament yet. Boom. Mega Latios again. Oh my goodness. Last pack. Here we go. Altaria. That's sad. Kind of a cool card though. Each of your colorless Pokemon has no weakness. So very cool. All right, our next set is Breakthrough. Breakthrough is another one of those sets that just has like a ton of good stuff in it. And probably the biggest thing with Breakthrough is Bridget. And then right behind that is Floatstone. Bridget is just a really good searching supporter. Floatstone gives anything it's attached to free retreat. Octillery is a drawing aid. Burning Energy is kind of cool. And I put the Mewtwo EXs on the front. I mean, that was like the premier Pokemon of Breakthrough. The Mewtwo EXs tend to see play with Mewtwo and Mew GX to copy their abilities. So, you know, I would definitely be interested in like one copy of each one. So that's why I put them on. But I think the big stuff is Bridget and Floatstone and Octillery right after that. Let's see what we can get. Parallel City was kind of trendy for a little while. Okay. We are moving through. Parallel City again. Wow. Hondoom EX. What's up? We got Floatstone. Very nice. Like I said, it's just a tool card that gives anything it's attached to free retreat, which is very, very good. All right. Zoroark Break. Cool. Stage 2 Zoroark. Who doesn't love that? All right. It's not particularly amazing. Noivern Break. Wow. Breaks are so shiny. I wish they were actually good. And Greninja was like the only good one, and only because you wanted to evolve your Greninjas. Oh, Reverse Hollow Floatstone. That's cool. Cresselia, sure. Okay. Nothing in that. Whole bunch of nothing. Moving forward. Chespin is like one of the cutest Pokemon in my opinion. Boom! Gallade EX. Come on. Love Gallade. 2 Remoraid's right in a row. That's kind of crazy. Zoroark, Break, and Haxorus. I love Haxorus. Look, three on his too. Can you imagine, like, in that format, 1 energy attachment for 130, discard the top 3 of your deck? That's kind of good. But, I mean, obviously it's bad now. But back then, it might have been pretty cool. Of course, it was a stage 2, so probably nobody played it. I'm just saying, the fact that you had Double Dragon is really cool. All right. Boom. Lots of Cresalias. Lots of Cresalias. So, Heavy Ball is kind of interesting. You can search for the Chonkers. Another Haxorus. Wow. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. We had a bunch of breakthrough stuff. Professor's Letter is actually pretty decent. You just search your deck for 2 energy cards. Very nice. I think they're basic energies, not just any energy. Basic energies. All right. Very cute. Zorua. Mr. Mime, come on. Bench Barrier is not bad, as we've seen with Mew from Unbroken Bonds in our current format. All right. Boom. Pavilion. All right, we got our bottom 5 of breakthrough here. We've gotten Floatstones. That's all we've gotten so far. Boom. Aromatisse. Is this the good one? No, that's not the good one. There is an Aromatisse that's pretty good and expanded. Unfortunately, like, Fairy just like, oh, hey, Bridget. Awesome. So you search your deck for 1 basic EX. Don't play that. It's terrible. Or 3 basic Pokemon. That's really, really, really good. And then you put them right onto the bench. So you got to be careful not to get yourself a Tapu Lele or something like that, but it's really good setting up attack. Armored Vest, what does that do? Any damage under this Pokemon this is attached, this Pokemon this card is attached to by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have any special energy attached to them is reduced by 40. Interesting. If we had sideboards in Pokemon, that card would be great. All right, let's do it. We got 2 more packs. Here we go. Looking for the goods. That was not them. Last breakthrough pack. Let's see what we got. Double Remoraid again. Fisherman, Heavy Boot, and Howlucha. Cool. Moving on to our next set. We're coming into the Sun and Moon block now. Sun and Moon had... Well, it's another base set, right? So it's got a bunch of cards that are reprints of stuff. And there's just a couple really, really good cards. The biggest one is Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck is amazing. It just turns off all of your basic Pokemon's abilities, but it's on a Pokemon instead of a stadium, so it's harder to remove than like something like Silent Labs is. I also put that there's an Ultra Ball and there's a really big shiny one. There's Decidueye Gx kind of peeking in the corner there. Decidueye Gx is a sleeping good Pokemon right now. Before it was like an amazing Pokemon when it first came out. You can see that's actually on the pack art when we go to open our packs. I also put Solgaleo GX in here. That Pokemon saw play with Mewtwo and Mew GX in the Ultimate Mewtwo lists that were popular last format. And the reason why I included it here is because I actually think Ultimate Mewtwo could be pretty decent and expanded. And so I put the Solgaleo here right for that purpose. All right, so let's go ahead and crack. We got 17 Sun and Moon packs. Let's see what we can do here. Hey, Loki. What's up, buddy? All right. Big. Oh, there's a switch. Come on. And there. Wow, that's a really good first pull. The big shiny Ultra Ball. Let's do another one. Very cool. All right, energy retrieval. Sure. Let's go for another one. Skarmory is like the Pokemon that haunted me from Sun and Moon. It was everywhere. Double colorless energy. Come on, Primarina GX. Probably one of the worst GXs to be printed, but that's okay. It's pretty. All right, there's a Rainbow Energy. Always playable. Gumshoes GX. I actually really liked Gumshoes GX. I don't think it's good enough for expanded, but it was a cool card. Rare candy. So you probably... Oh, Umbreon GX. Cool. Probably see what I mean with just like the base sets having a bunch of reprints in them that are really needed. I think Pokemon kind of uses them, double colorless, energy switch, to keep some of those staple Pokemon. There's our Decidueye Gx. So once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, just for free. Really, really good. So yeah, I think there's just certain cards that Pokemon wants to keep in the format, and they use the base sets as an opportunity to just reprint them. Tauros GX. Wow, we're getting a lot of GXs. I loved Tauros GX. That card was amazing. Maybe we get a Solgaleo GX too. There's our Energy Evolution Eevee, just like improved reprint there. Cool. How? Not as good as Tierno, of course. All right. Got another switch there. That's another card, guys. If you need switch on the game, I don't know why you would, but if you do, let me know. I'll hook you up. Pokemon Catcher. Cloyster. For real though, if you guys need cards online, let me know because I might be able to help you out. Rare Candy and Reverse Hollow Ultra Ball. Cool. All right, we got 2 of the 4 cards. We're halfway there. Energy Switch. All right, 5 more packs of Sun and Moon. Our rare slots need to be good. Let's check it out. Boom. Okay, that one was bad. Let's do it again. Retry. Switch. Boom, boom. Hey, Tauros GX. 3 more packs. Rainbow Energy. Boom, Cloyster. All right, we have 2 more packs. We're trying to pull 2 cards. Let's see if we can do it. Nest Ball, that was a cool card. Okay, that's a Golduck. Golduck is not on our list because it's really bad. All right, Lily, that's cool. I almost put Lily on the list, actually. Boom. All right, Sun and Moon. So we got some stuff. I mean, we got that gold Ultra Ball. That's pretty dope. Our next packs that we're going to be opening is Guardians Rising. We only have 4 packs of this, and the biggest reason for that is that Guardians Rising had like a ton of amazing things in it. So I ran out of space for putting all the good stuff. The big thing is Tapu Lele GX searches out your supporters. Sudowoodo locks your opponent into only 4 bench Pokemon, even if there's a Skyfield in play. Choice Band helps do more damage to GXs, which is still going to be relevant for a little while until these start to take over expanded format as well. Brooklet Hill and Aqua Patch help water decks. Victini helps flippy decks. And Rescue Stretcher and Field Blower are just all around great utility cards. So let's go ahead and crack these 4 Guardians Rising packs, see if we can get any of these. Out of only 4 packs, I am not expecting to get all of them, obviously. There's our Sudowoodo, though. Very nice. Does tend to be like a one-of in a lot of decks, so you don't need a lot. Cool. All right, we want 1 of these cards in every pack. That's the goal here. Okay, Max Potion is a good reprint. Boom. Okay, Max Potion Gold version. I'm not too upset about that. All right. There's another Sudowoodo. Okay, cool, cool. There's a Field Blower as well. Choose up to 2 in any combination of Pokemon Tool cards and Stadium cards in play. Field Blower is strictly better Tool Scrapper, which we just got reintroduced to in Primal Clash. All right, Aether Paradise Conservation is pretty good. Aqua Patch is amazing for water peoples. Awesome. So those were pretty good packs. Okay, so that was a quick one. I didn't have a lot of that. And now let's go to our last set that we're going to be opening in this video is Burning Shadows. Burning Shadows had a lot of really good cards in it. I think the biggest one that most of us are familiar with is Guzma. Guzma really changed the game quite a bit, and it continues to be a very integral card to Expanded. We did get a reprint of Weakness Policy. Also got Acerola to help us pick up damaged Pokemon. We got 3 GXs that have seen just different play, not super widespread play, but they've been their own decks, or they've been key parts of their own decks, I should say. Noivern GX, Gardevoir GX, and Marshadow GX, all pretty good. And of course, the Disgusting Pollen. Is this one Disgusting Pollen, or is this one... Yeah, Disgusting Pollen Vileplume is amazing. All right, 13 Burning Shadows packs. Let's see if we can get all of these cards. Maybe not. I mean, if we got full art Guzma, I would not be upset. All right. Plumeria is actually a pretty decent card for discarding people's energies. All right. We got the things. Olivia. Kiawe is cool, but I think it's a little slow and expanded. Still moving. All right. Bodybuilding dumbbells. Okay, this is actually a pretty decent card. Alolan Ninetales. Fortunately with V's, I think a lot of decks in general, both standard right away with Sword and Shield and expanded the same. There's a weakness policy. Have at least one V just to avoid those like blocking type of things. All right. Cool. Not too much in that pack, but Magikarp though. But Magikarp. All right, there's another Kiawe. Okay, Crabominable. I have a remember I was talking about Baby Buzzwole before. Well, he plays Buzz Crabs, so he uses that Crabominable. It's pretty interesting. There's a Guzma right there. Very nice. Okay, moving on. Wishful Baton's not too bad. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible. That's our second Lycanroc there. We got 5 more Burning Shadows packs. Haven't seen any GXs yet. Let's see if we can get some of these GXs. All right. Keeping it moving. Wishful Baton. Okay. 3 more packs. There's another Guzma right there. That's pretty good. All right. 2 more. Let's see some more hits. Boom. Mudshale, though. Come on. All right. There we go. All right. So that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you would like to see more of these expanded videos, because I want to know in the comment section right now. Let me know if you play expanded. For whatever reason, in the Pokemon community, I tend to find that there's a lot of players that just don't even bother with expanded, and that's too bad, because expanded is actually a really cool format. During some rotations, expanded is even more healthy than standard. A lot of people tend to avoid it because maybe they got, like me, actually, I didn't play expanded for a long time because I got into the game, like, I think Guardians Rising had, like, just come out. So I played for pretty much the whole Sun and Moon block, but, I mean, there's 2 whole blocks with Black and White and X and Y before then that I just didn't know any of the cards. So that's one of the reasons why I made this video, was just to show you guys some of the staple cards from the XY block, as well as, like I said, get rid of some of those codes that have just been laying around. But this has been a really fun video to make. It was a good project for me. Let me know if you liked the video. Of course, if you did like it, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. We do all kinds of different content, including giveaways and stuff about tournaments and stuff with openings, and we also cover other games besides Pokemon, like Magic and Transformers, among several other games as well. So, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon in the next video.